So first off, I'd like to say good morning, everyone. My name is Willis. I am the CEO of a new corporation called Budding. Next slide. So the underlying problem with millennials and Gen Z members is that they have all these apps such as Tinder, eHarmony, all these dating sites that allow you to meet new people online, but the underlying problem is that it's a struggle to meet people in real life. So what this app does is that it allows you to set up a date properly, as well as it makes it so it can be streamlined. So let's say like your husband forgets the anniversary for the third time and he needs to set something up real quick. He can log in the app. It'll ask him a series of questions such as what type of food is your party into, what demographic do you want to be hanging around in the restaurant, and what would you guys like to do after. So what Budding just strives to do is it strives to make planning a date to be of the utmost convenience regardless of any and all backgrounds, as well as I seek to impact the social space by relieving social anxiety, by removing the opportunity to mess up on your choices. Alright. So as discussed earlier, the way Budding solves this problem is by offering a proper way to organize your actions. How does it work? So let's say Billy has a girlfriend and he wants to take her out on a date. Obviously, he's not just going to take her to anywhere, he's going to take her out to somewhere nice. So let's say he wants to go somewhere like Tuscan's. So he goes on the app, it'll ask him a series of questions such as what type of food do you like, how old are you obviously, and what sort of people do you want to be around. And then the follow-up will be, what is your preference for nightlife activities or day life activities, depending on what you're doing regarding your activities. And so it'll cross-reference in all of this, and it'll give you a list of things and sync with Google Maps to give you real-time reviews. So that brings us to the big thing everyone wants to hear, the numbers. So the way this app is going to work is that it generates its revenue/profit from a subscription that the patron may choose to purchase, or they can use it for free, but they will be shown ads, and I'll touch on the ads in the next slide. And since there's no brick and mortar obviously, so it will have no not no upfront costs, but it won't have any variable materials, it won't cost any labor, and the variable costs will be next to none. And since it is online, variable expenses are computer marketing, and the fixed expenses, of course, will be utilities, coding software, and cloud storage. So, as I stated earlier, advertisement. So the advertisement revenue will be compiled of three things: CPC, CPA, and CPM. CPC is cost per click. In this case, is $1.60, which is below the market average, which in this case is $1.80. CPA, which is the cost per activation, so anytime someone interacts through it, I get $10. CPM is the cost per 1,000 views, which in this case is $5. Instagram has would give me about 20,000 viewers, considering the fact that the CTR rate, which is the click-through ratio, is 0.08%, and that would give us roughly 20,000, which would collectively land about $560 for me through impressions. Next part. Market analysis. So my market is e-commerce as well as online dating, and so that last year ranked in 3.2 billion, as well as the total population of it is 3 billion, and I'm marketing towards millennials and Gen Z members, due to the fact that they're the most prone people to be using mobile apps, as well as they're the people that could best utilize them. And I'm anticipating that I'm not anticipating, but studies have shown that they're more prone to buy things out of convenience rather than essentiality, which is what my product provides. And yeah, that's fine. Okay. So for marketing and sales, I seek to use social media such as Instagram and to further push myself, and a referral program which will result in 1 month free, as well as a 1 month free trial upon initial creation. Alright, so the competition. So my two biggest competitors are Urban Day and Date Night. I don't think either of you guys heard of those, and that's for a number of reasons. The first of which would be the fact that despite the many features that these may have, mine has a mobile app that is accessible, as well as it uses ride sharing with the schedule to streamline transportation, as well as recommends restaurants based on specific tastes. So my qualifications: I have done administrative work for the YMCA, which has helped me create schedules more effectively, as well as the safety captain for my school's robotics team, which has allowed me to further manage people and interact. I've also completed the NIFTY program for the Los Angeles Urban League, as well as the Pathways program by the 100 Black Men. I also have a connection to the Dean of Liberal Arts. I know her son, and she has often given me workspace in combination with him. And some of my the coders that I'm talking to are about to graduate from UC Santa Cruz, as well as UCLA, with a major in computer science. Sales projections: I anticipate that I'll sell 780 units in my first year with a gross revenue of $9,960, as well.
Time. So now we will have 3 minutes to ask questions.
Can you finish the sales projection?
All right.
For your startup funds, tell me your startup funds.
All right, that's the next one. All right, so the startup funds, collectively with the computer, the app designation software. The app designation software may vary depending on who I'm having actually do it, and the marketing also may vary depending on how high of a demand it is, but the total comes out to $850. The total startup investment would be $6,300, and the return on the investment would be 23%, as well as the return on sales would be 12.76%.
Thank you.
Question?
Any questions?
That's a good idea.
Thanks. All right, that should be pretty much it.
Thank you. I think that's it.
Thanks, Willis.
All right.